How's it going, movie fans? The 26th of July 2025 is the 66th birthday of actor, producer and director Kevin Spacey. A BAFTA, Golden Globe and two-time Academy Award winner, Spacey's on-screen acting debut came in 1986 with the comedy drama Heartburn, before his first prominent role, which came in 1992. Since then, along with his wins, Spacey has been nominated for a further 3 BAFTAs and 8 Golden Globes. Spacey currently has 4 projects in production, including 1780, which is due for release later in 2025. Here are the Firewall's top 10 Kevin Spacey movies. At number 10 is The Negotiator. In this crime thriller, top police negotiator Danny Roman finds himself being framed for embezzlement and murder. In a bid to clear his name, he resorts to taking hostages himself and demands to speak to fellow negotiator Chris Sabian, played by Spacey, who attempts to peacefully de-escalate the situation. The runtime's 140 minutes, and The Negotiator has a Firewall rating of 7.3 out of 10. At number 9 is A Time to Kill. Based on the 1989 novel of the same name, set in Canton, Mississippi, Carl Lee Haley is a black father who kills 2 white men following a brutal assault on his 10-year-old daughter. The film follows Haley's trial process and the consequences in the community. Spacey plays Rufus Buckley, the district attorney prosecuting the case. The runtime's 149 minutes, and A Time to Kill has a Firewall rating of 7.4. At number 8 is A Bug's Life. In this animated adventure comedy, Flick is an inventive ant who sets out to save his colony from a gang of bullying grasshoppers. The grasshoppers are led by the ruthless, intimidating and calculated grasshopper tyrant Hopper, voiced by Spacey, and they extort food from the ants each season by using brute force. The runtime's 95 minutes, and A Bug's Life has a Firewall rating of 7.5. At number 7 is Moon. Sam Bell is a solitary worker nearing the end of his 3-year contract on a lunar mining base. He oversees the extraction of a valuable energy resource being sent back to Earth. He works alongside Gertie, voiced by Spacey, an AI assistant who slowly helps Sam to uncover a disturbing truth about his mission. The runtime's 97 minutes, and Moon has a Firewall rating of 8. At number 6 is Baby Driver. This action crime film follows Baby, a young and talented getaway driver who relies on music to drown out a constant ringing in his ears caused by tinnitus. He longs to escape from the criminal world and sees an opportunity when he develops feelings for waitress Deborah. Spacey plays Doc, the crime boss behind a series of heists. The runtime's 113 minutes, and Baby Driver has a Firewall rating of 8.5. At number 5 is The Usual Suspects. Spacey won an Academy Award and received a Golden Globe nomination for Best Supporting Actor for his performance as Roger Kint, one of a group of 5 criminals who have been arrested and brought in for a police lineup for a crime none of them admit to committing. They then decide to pull off a job together. However, the influence of the notorious criminal Kaiser Soze is felt throughout the process. The runtime's 106 minutes, and The Usual Suspects has a Firewall rating of 8.6. At number 4 is Glengarry Glen Ross. Based on the 1984 play of the same name, Spacey plays John Williamson, the office manager of a poorly performing real estate office in Chicago, who informs his team of salesmen that if they don't start making sales, they will lose their jobs. This leads to the group plotting and scheming to get the leads they hope will improve their performance. The runtime's 100 minutes, and Glengarry Glen Ross has a Firewall rating of 8.6. At number 3 is American Beauty. Spacey won an Academy Award and a BAFTA Award, as well as receiving a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor for his performance as Lester Burnham. Burnham is hitting middle age, he hates his job, he's in a loveless marriage, and he has a terrible relationship with his daughter. He then decides to change his life dramatically. The runtime's 122 minutes, and American Beauty has a Firewall rating of 8.8. At number 2 is Seven. In this crime thriller, a police detective on the verge of retirement is partnered up with a young, ambitious detective who is new to the city, and together they investigate a series of murders which appear to be inspired by the 7 deadly sins. Spacey plays a character known only as John Doe, whose role in the case is revealed. The runtime's 127 minutes, and Seven has a Firewall rating of 9. At number 1 is LA Confidential. Based on the 1990 novel of the same name, set in Los Angeles in the 1950s, this neo-noir crime drama sees 3 police officers with differing ambitions, experience and temperaments get involved in a multiple homicide case which becomes known as the Night Owl case. Spacey plays Detective Sergeant Jack Vincennes. The runtime's 138 minutes, and LA Confidential has a Firewall rating of 9.1. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this list, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe.